Why he's spying on her though? Oh. Is this gonna be a smash or pass? It's a pass. Am I gonna watch this? Yes, I am. It looks horrible. Is that 11? That's crazy. There's been 11 Saws. Hi hooligans, happy New Year's. It has been a hot minute since I've last posted, but life has just been lifing. But now we are back and we're gonna be talking about the most anticipated movies coming out in 2025. Now, it is the most anticipated, but that doesn't mean it's gonna be the best movies of the year, okay? Because some of these on this list are looking like they're not gonna be good at all. But I think there is a good mixture in here, at least, including the second part of a very smash hit movie musical that came out last year. And then there are also a couple of video game adaptation movies that are coming out, which we'll get there. So I think we're gonna have fun with this list. It looks interesting. I'm gonna be reacting to some of the trailers that I haven't seen. So starting off in January, since it is almost the end of January anyway, we're just gonna speed through this. The first one is Better Man. Apparently nobody watched that. It flopped really hard, so Better Man, more like do better, man. Oof, that joke really made me lose a bunch of aura points. Which reminds me, I want to talk to you guys about today's sponsor, Aura. Whether it's watching movies, doom scrolling, or making videos for you guys, it's safe to say that I spend a lot of time on the internet, but the internet is not always the safest place. Back in 2021, my internet service provider had a major data breach that exposed the personal information of over 40 million customers, including names, birth dates, social security numbers, etc. It was pretty frightening to think that someone could have stolen my identity and my bank information, and I had no idea what I could do about it besides cross my fingers and hope none of that would happen. But that's where Aura steps in. Aura monitors your personal data, including your social security number, across billions of data points like the dark web and public court records to alert you about potential identity theft. They also have additional features like financial fraud protection, VPN, antivirus, password manager, and even 24/7 US-based support. Best of all, you get this all in one app at one affordable price. And if you never want to be exposed to data breaches, you can head to my link in the description at aura.com/JimmyLuhu to try 14 days for free. That will be enough time for Aura to find out if any of your personal data has been exposed. Thanks again to Aura for sponsoring this video. Den of Thieves 2, Pantera, pass. In the Gray, another Guy Ritchie movie starring Jake Gyllenhaal, Henry Cavill, Rosamund Pike. In theory, that sounds like it's gonna be a good time, but Guy Ritchie has been hit or miss in the past, so I'm gonna say to that. September 5th, which ironically enough is not coming out September 5th. It's a historic drama that recounts the 1972 Munich Olympic hostage crisis from the perspective of the ABC Sports. Oh my gosh, okay. That does not sound very interesting to me. No offense, but I'm a pass on that one. Wolfman, starring Julia Garner, and is made by the same guy who did The Invisible Man, which was actually a pretty great horror movie slash sci-fi movie. So this could be a promising one. Flight Risk, directed by Mel Gibson, starring Mark Wahlberg. That sounds pretty promising. So might have to give this a chance. I'll smash it. Presence, directed by Steven Soderbergh. Not sure who that is, but starring Lucy Liu and Julia Fox, whom I both love, and it's a horror movie. Let's watch this trailer together because I'm actually curious what this is. One of the scariest movies you'll see. They always say that about every horror movie. Huh. I will say not a lot was revealed in that trailer, but that's a good thing, especially for a horror movie. I love when they don't give away too much in a trailer, so it actually looks pretty good. I can't lie, that's a smash for me. And the last movie on the list of January is Companion, which stars Sophie Thatcher and Jack Quaid. I have seen this trailer, but I don't really remember it, so let's just watch it again. Oh, from the unhinged creators of Barbarian. I really liked Barbarian. I know some people hated that movie, but if it's as good as Barbarian, I feel like this movie might be pretty good. Oh.
Spark.
Not Lucas Gage, just in the back. I feel like that had good energy. It definitely reminded me a little bit of last year's Strange Darling, but I'm gonna smash it. All right, February movies, kicking it off with Love Hurts, starring Ki Hui Kwan and Ariana DeBose. It's made by the same guys who did Bullet Train and The Fall Guy, so this seems to be like a fun action flick. So it's about an unassuming realtor who has reformed his former life of crime. However, a message from his past pulls him back into the life he promised to leave behind. Let's check out the trailer.
You want the old me? You got him.
It's about damn time.
That was so cringy.
Love hurts.
Oh. Well, not only did that trailer, I feel like, give away a lot of details, it was just giving cringy energy from the start. And honestly, I hated The Fall Guy from last year also, so this is gonna be a pass for me. Captain America: Brave New World. Now, I'm sure there's a good amount of Marvel fans that are very excited about this movie. I did watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and I thought it was pretty boring, unfortunately, and that's kind of tainted my hopes for this movie. I don't know, I've never really been that into Captain America overall, and now that there's a new Captain America, I don't know, I just don't really care anymore. What is this movie even gonna be about? So it's obviously gonna be about Sam Wilson taking on the mantle of Captain America, and then it's about some Marvel villain known as the Leader, who is, I'm guessing, the Red Hulk? Sure, I don't know. This is a pass for me. The Gorge, which is also coming on the same day as Captain America, and it's funny because it says, if you're not interested in superheroes, two snipers protecting a gorge that holds a dangerous secret. What begins as a classified mission with no communication between the two characters turns into a survival task once Levi falls into the gorge with only Drassa to turn for support. Okay, that sounds kind of interesting. It sounds a little bit like that one James Franco movie where he was stuck in that cliff for however many hours. So let's see, let's check out the trailer.
At least a year, maybe more.
Oh, love the Russian accent. Why he's spying on her though? Oh. Oh, so it's like Aliens also. Okay. Honestly, that looked kind of interesting. A little more interesting than I was expecting. Not at all like the James Franco movie I was thinking it was gonna be like. But I don't know if I'm like super excited to go see it. It is on streaming, so I at least could watch it from the comfort of my own home. So I'll give this a soft smash. Paddington in Peru, smash. I mean, the Paddington movies have just been really good, both of them that have come out. So I feel like it's safe to say that this will be another good Paddington movie. The Monkey, which is another horror movie starring Theo James, Elijah Wood, Tatiana Maslany, all great actors. And this seems to come from James Wan and the director of Longlegs, which is great. And it also seems like it's gonna be a little bit of comedy because it's about destroying this monkey, which is a toy monkey. Let's check out the teaser. Honestly, that looks really fun. I'm gonna smash this movie. I think it'll be a great time for horror fans. Last Breath, starring Woody Harrelson, Simu Liu. It's about a deep sea diver famous for surviving underwater for 30 minutes without oxygen. It's a miraculous, true story of survival. I don't even really want to watch this trailer, to be honest. And to be really honest, I kind of want to just pass on this because of Simu Liu. I don't know. I'm not gonna spend time watching this trailer. I'm just gonna pass on it. Okay, now going into the March movies with Mickey 17, which was supposed to come out last year. It was on my list for the 2024 movies, but I guess they delayed it. This is made by the same guy who did Parasite, so you know it's gonna be good. And look at this cast: Robert Pattinson, Naomi Ackie, Toni Collette, Mark Ruffalo, Steven Yeun. That is like such a stacked cast, and I haven't seen this trailer yet, so I'm really excited to watch this together.
He's alive.
It's fine. Even on my 17th go around, I hate dying.
Oh, drama.
I'm gonna kill you.
Oh wait, it's coming out in January? What? This list is wrong. It's not March. Wait, that's so soon. I need to go see it ASAP. That looked just incredible. The only thing I'm kind of mad about is that they showed a lot in the trailers, so I almost wish I didn't see all that. But yeah, this is an absolute smash. This might be my favorite movie of the year, to be honest. Next up is Black Bag. Suspense and mystery meet in an upcoming spy drama. A pair of intelligence officers whose marriage is tested, and then one of them is suspected of betraying her country. Okay, so a little bit of like Mr. and Mrs. Smith vibes, maybe.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Yes.
I feel like I'm interrupting. Yeah, this seems like it will be a good action movie for sure. I'll smash it. Novocaine, another Jack Quaid film. Wow, he's really doing a big one recently. Jack Quaid is Nathan Kane, a hero who is immune to pain due to a rare genetic disorder. His girlfriend is kidnapped during a robbery, and he springs into action battling new obstacles in this action-packed film. It sounds like it could be a hit or miss, to be honest, but I'm gonna give it a smash. Next up is Disney's Snow White. Now, is this gonna be a smash or pass? It's a pass. Am I gonna watch this? Yes, I am. I feel like this is one of those like train wrecks that you just can't look away from, and I want to know how bad it's gonna be. The Alto Knights is about Robert De Niro playing a dual role as two notorious Italian-American bosses. When is he not an Italian-American mob boss? Like, let's be so for real. The pair run two separate crime families that inevitably collide as the power-hungry crime bosses fight for dominance. The film was the first project greenlit by Warner Brothers. Okay, I don't know. It feels like a boomer film, to be honest. I'm gonna pass on it, but if it turns out to be good, I will be sad. A Minecraft movie, not just the Minecraft movie. I have seen the trailer of the Minecraft movie. Sorry, a Minecraft movie. It looks horrible. Now, I'm not even that big of a fan of Minecraft, and I have not played it that much, but even I can tell that this is gonna be a terrible adaptation. I'm gonna have to pass on this one for sure. Although, once it comes out on streaming, maybe I'll do a reaction to the movie. I think that could be really fun. Sinners, directed by Ryan Coogler, starring Michael B. Jordan, Haley Steinfeld, Jack O'Connell. Okay.
You keep dancing with the devil.
Oh yeah, that looks really good. That's a smash for sure. I'm not even quite sure what the plot is about, but it looks really good. I like it. Now, kicking off the May movies, I guess the summer blockbuster season, is Thunderbolts, which is Marvel's version of the Suicide Squad, I suppose. Now, I am a little more excited about this than Captain America, even though I'm just not really up to date with Marvel anymore. I'll actually smash it. Lilo and Stitch, the live action remake. I think I'm gonna pass on this. I don't know, I just feel like there's no way you can really beat the charm of the original cartoons. And I know that's like a really tired take, but it's the correct take, okay? All right, next up is Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. So I suppose this is like the finale of some sorts until they reboot it once again. But I haven't really been keeping up with Mission Impossible, to be honest, but for people who have been, I'm sure this will be exciting for you. But for me, personally, it's gonna be a pass. Next up is Karate Kid Legends. That is crazy. I can't believe we have another Karate Kid movie coming. And look how old Jackie Chan is. That is crazy. Wow. That is an old man now. And look, Ralph Macchio is gonna be in this too. I think he was the original Karate Kid. Correct me if I'm wrong. But let's just check out the trailer. I feel like this could be good or just like a cash grab. This is so stupid, but I hate the font that they're using right there. Not that I think that looks like a really great movie, but I am a little more excited about this than Love Hurts, purely because of nostalgia, but I might give this like an in-between of pass or smash. It's gonna be just a smish. Okay, June is Ballerina, which is the spin-off film of the John Wick universe, starring Ana de Armas, which I love. But this is gonna be another one of those cases where I'm just not, I don't follow John Wick. I haven't really seen the sequels, so I don't feel like I'm gonna have a personal connection to this, so I will personally pass on it. Elio, I'm actually really excited about this one. It's not another sequel from Pixar. It is going to be an original film. And I don't know, I feel like I haven't really felt like the magic of Pixar since maybe Coco, to be honest. I mean, Soul was good, but it was not like mind-blowing like Coco. And I want that magic of Pixar back. So I haven't seen the trailer, so let's take a look together.
Bye. I love you.
Oh, that looks so cool.
I am the leader of Earth.
Aw, he's so cute.
As you say on Earth. Okay, bye.
I'm very excited about this. Just like how they said, Earth, I'm gonna smash this movie. Oh, another banger is How to Train Your Dragon. Now, I know I just said that I'm tired of live action remakes, but something about this one, it feels correct. For things like Lilo and Stitch and Lion King, I just feel like, why make that live action? But this one, I'm like, yes, I see it. And so I'm gonna smash it. Next up is 28 Years Later. Now, I have never seen 28 Days Later. Was it good? What, did y'all like it? I do like a good zombie flick sometimes, so I am actually excited about this. I'm gonna give it a smash. Okay, Megan 2.0. I'm gonna smash that movie because even though the first Megan was actually not that good, I feel like it was definitely just blown out of proportion because of TikTok, but Megan is an icon, and I feel like they're gonna have a bigger budget for Megan 2, and I wanna see some more kills that Megan does. Megan is just so funny, okay? And purely because of that, I'm gonna smash it. I don't even think it's gonna be a good movie. Okay, F1, obviously about the world of F1, starring Brad Pitt. I don't know, that I've never really gotten into F1. I know a lot of these are just like, I'm not personally into that, but you know, this is my channel where I share my opinions, so I'm gonna pass on this one simply because I'm just not interested in F1 at all. Going into July, there's Jurassic World Rebirth. I don't know, I'm kind of tired of the Jurassic World stuff. I watched like 2 of the remakes and then I can't keep watching them over and over again. But the good news with this one is it has some new faces like Scarlett Johansson, Mahershala Ali, Jonathan Bailey. Maybe that's enough to convince me to actually check it out, especially if this is gonna be like a soft reboot. So I'm actually gonna smash it. I've convinced myself to now smash it. Next up is Superman. This is definitely a hype movie, right? I've loved David Corenswet since that one Ben Platt show that Ryan Murphy did. I love Nathan Fillion. I love Nicholas Hoult. So even though I'm not the biggest like DC superhero Superman fan, because of those people, I am excited. And also James Gunn, I actually like a lot of the movies he's made, so I'm gonna smash this one. Next up is the Smurfs movie, and apparently this time it's gonna be a musical. So I remember seeing a few of the Smurf movies. I don't remember how many there were, but I remember really liking it when I was a kid. I think Tina Fey was in one of them. I could be wrong. No, that might be Muppets actually. Yeah, I might be wrong. But look at the cast. It has Rihanna, Nick Offerman, Natasha Lyonne, Dan Levy, Nick Kroll, etc., etc. I feel like it might be kind of a good musical, and I'm gonna smash it. The Fantastic Four. I can't believe there are 3 Marvel movies coming out this year. That's a lot, okay? But I've always been a fan of Fantastic Four since I was a kid. This is one of the few superhero franchises that I personally have a connection to. The other one being Spider-Man and X-Men. I really like Fantastic Four. I even like the original ones with Chris Evans that was not good, but I liked it. So this is gonna be a smash for me. In August, we have The Bad Guys 2. Now, the first Bad Guys was a surprisingly really good movie. Like, I did not expect that at all, but I was thoroughly entertained. And so now that they're having a sequel, I'm excited for it. I'm gonna smash it. The Naked Gun, I'm not sure what that is. It has Liam Neeson in it. Okay. The Lonely Island's Akiva Schaffer brings back the bumbling detective Frank Drebin, originally played by Leslie Nielsen in the classic TV comedy Police Squad, in a trio of Naked Gun films from the late 1980s to mid-1990s. The man attempting to fill Nielsen's shoes in the role, none other than Liam Neeson. Okay, well, that didn't give me a lot of helpful information on what this is going to be about. But the original one is about a rather clueless police detective tries to foil a plot to turn innocent people into assassins through mind control. After his partner is shot, Frank sets out to find the culprit, leading him to business tycoon Vincent Ludwig. However, Frank has no evidence until he meets Jane Spencer, Ludwig's assistant. She knows nothing about Ludwig's devious plans, but falls for Frank and agrees to help him. Okay, that sounds fun, like a comedy action flick. I like Liam Neeson, so I'll smash it. In September, we have things like Downton Abbey 3, never followed Downton Abbey. The Bride, Saw, is that 11? That's crazy, there's been 11 Saws. I think the only one that sounds kind of interesting to me is The Bride, which stars Christian Bale and Jake Gyllenhaal and is actually directed by Maggie Gyllenhaal. It's a new Frankenstein film being brought to life, this time through a female lens. A murdered young woman in the 1930s Chicago is reborn at the hands of Frankenstein, who is played by Christian Bale. The bride becomes not only Frankenstein's romantic companion, but the subject of police scrutiny and the leader of radical social movement. Sounds like it's going to be a pretty feminist film, which could rub people the wrong way, unfortunately. But I like the sound of this, so I'm going to smash that one, and then I'm going to pass on the other one too. In October, we have a film called Michael, which seems to be a biopic about Michael Jackson. I'm going to smash on that. I love Michael, so why not? Next up is Animal Friends. Okay, I try to find more information about Animal Friends. The best I can do is 2 animals become unlikely friends, and it's like a road trip film. But I do like Aubrey Plaza. I like Dan Levy. I sometimes like Ryan Reynolds. So this will be a smash. Tron Ares. So this is a remake of Tron, which I also was not a super big fan of the original. And it has Jared Leto, who doesn't have a great track record of acting, unfortunately. But I really like Greta Lee from Past Lives. Evan Peters, love. Hassan Minhaj, love. So actually, I'm gonna give this a soft smash. We also have a couple more sequels coming up, including The Black Phone 2, which the first one was pretty good. I honestly don't know how there is a sequel to this because I feel like the first one ended pretty just like final. But if it's as good as the first Black Phone, I'm gonna smash it. There's gonna be a second Mortal Kombat. I'm gonna pass on that. I don't think the Mortal Kombat movies have been ever good, so. In November, we have Bugonia, who is directed by Yorgos Lanthimos and stars Emma Stone again. This is like, what, the 3rd time that Lanthimos has had Emma Stone in one of his movies. It follows a high-profile CEO who is abducted by conspiracy theorists who believe she is an alien destined to destroy the planet. Now that sounds really freaking interesting, actually, and I'm quite excited to watch that. I feel like Yorgos Lanthimos, I love Poor Things. I feel like Kinds of Kindness was not as good, but that's, you know, one good, one bad, it cancels out, so maybe the next one will be really good again. That's a smash. Predator Badlands, pass, not into Predator. The Running Man, directed by Edgar Wright. Oh, it's an adaptation of Stephen King's sci-fi novel. Apparently there was an original one that was starring Arnold Schwarzenegger. So the original is about, in a dystopian America, a falsely convicted policeman gets his shot at freedom when he must forcibly participate in a TV game show where convicts runners must battle killers for their freedom. Huh, okay. Okay. It's a little bit like Squid Game almost, right? I'm gonna give that a soft pass. Yeah. Now You See Me 3. that could be kind of good. I feel like the first two Now You See Me's were all pretty entertaining, although they kind of start blending in into each other, and it's just like, feels like a generic action comedy type of movie. But I'm still sad, so that's a smash. And of course, one of the big ones in November is Wicked Part 2, aka Wicked for Good, which I wish they would have just called it Wicked Part 2 : for good, because I don't like that they took out the Part 2 since the first one said Part 1. I don't know, that kind of bothers me. This, of course, is a smash. I need to see the ending of the story. I need to see Cynthia sing No Good Deed. This is a must smash. Zootopia 2. Now, I feel like I knew that there was going to be a sequel of Zootopia, but that somehow left my memory. Because I'm just tired of sequels over and over again. But we're in the era of Pixar sequels. It's fine. I've gotten over it. I'm gonna smash Zootopia because I did like the original Zootopia. We're almost there. December. Five Nights at Freddy's 2. This was bound to happen because of just how overwhelmingly successful the first one is and how just powerful the FNAF fandom is. And this might happen to Minecraft movie. Even though it's terrible, it might still do really, really well just purely based on how many people love the franchise. However, for me, I am not a FNAF fan, and I hated the first movie. My God, it was really bad. It was almost unwatchable for me. That might be a little bit of an exaggeration, but I just remember hating it. So it's a pass for me on Five Nights at Freddy's. Another really big movie coming out is Avatar: Fire and Ash, which is Avatar Part 3. And in this one, it's going to be obviously about the fire aliens. I was kind of an Avatar hater because people just always talk about it. But then the second one came out so many years later, and I was like, I get it again. Yes, the first one was really good, and yes, they were able to recapture the magic. Yes, it looks stunning. I need the third one. Smash. The SpongeBob movie Search for SquarePants. Smash. The Housemaid, starring Sydney Sweeney, Amanda Seyfried, Brendan Sklenar, Michelle Morone? I'm not sure who that is, but everyone else, love. This is based on a novel. It was on my list to be read for a while, so I'm excited that this is being adapted. This will be a smash. Okay, there's a couple more on this list that don't have a specific date yet, and very possible could be pushed back to 2026 if they don't come out with a release date. So first is Dirty Dancing 2. The first one, yes, cultural phenomenon. However, I just don't know if they're going to be able to recapture that now, especially because the target audience for this movie is boomers. Like, it is boomers. So I'm gonna have to pass on Dirty Dancing 2. Sorry. Frankenstein, another Frankenstein movie. However, this one is actually about Frankenstein. Directed by Guillermo del Toro. Perfect for his aesthetic. Starring Jacob Elordi as Frankenstein. He's so tall, he might as well be Frankenstein, no shade. And Mia Goth, who we love as a horror icon, and Oscar Isaac. So his version of this classic Mary Shelley novel follows Victor Frankenstein as he pieces together and brings a monster to life. While other important details have not yet been revealed, Del Toro originally stated he wanted to create a proper Miltonian tragedy out of the story, and with his horror pedigree, this feels like a perfect fit. What is a Miltonian tragedy? A Miltonian tragedy refers to a type of tragedy in literature, particularly associated with the works of John Milton, where a protagonist experiences a tragic downfall due to their own flawed choices or hubris, often with a strong moral and religious undercurrent. Slay. Yeah, this is gonna be a smash for sure. And lastly on this list is The Surfer, starring Nick Cage. Love that. The Surfer chronicles a story of a father who returns to his hometown beach with his son, where they clash with a group of locals who now claim the beach as their territory. Nick Cage actually has been in some interesting movies recently, like Dream Scenario, I believe. So I'm actually interested to see where he continues in his career. So it's a smash on The Surfer. Now, there are a ton more movies that are going to be coming out in 2025. There's a bunch of lists. Let me know if you guys want me to make another list about TV shows or a continuation on movies that I have not yet touched on. There's just so many, it would make this video like 2 hours long. But let me know which ones that you guys are the most excited for. I think my top 3 are probably Mickey 17, Wicked, and probably Avatar, Fire and Ash. But yeah, that's all I had for you guys today. I hope you had a good time watching me figure out what movies are coming out next or this year. Oh my gosh, it is 2025. Yeah, what am I talking about? I hope you enjoyed seeing me in real time figure out what movies are coming up. The goal for me is to just be consistently making videos for you guys continuing in 2025. My life has gotten a lot busier recently, but I'm gonna try to be consistent, and I hope you guys stay on this journey with me, and I appreciate everyone that leaves comments and likes and everything. So I will see you guys in the next video. All right, peace. Hey hooligans, if you enjoyed this, then make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and check out some of these other videos available right now.